No. I just voted no against this partisan Republican funding bill. It is bad for veterans, bad for seniors, bad for children, bad for families, bad for people with disabilities. For example, in here in page 72, it will cut the funding for veterans healthcare services under the PACT Act by by $22.8 billion. In addition to that, it will just make our housing crisis even worse. For example, it cuts housing for the elderly, the housing funding programs for the elderly by $34 million. It cuts housing program funds for persons with disabilities by $56 million. It cuts the public housing tenant-based rental assistance by $604 million. In addition to that, it is going to, and there's so much here, I'm just picking out some of the ones that really piss me off. Here it cuts the substance abuse and mental health services, the health surveillance and program support by $72 million. These are the funds that go to programs to help people who are addicted to opioids and addicted to fentanyl and other addictive substances. It cuts the Human Resource Service Administration by $890 million. And it also cuts the Children and Families Services programs by $40 million. That's right here on page 63. In addition to that, something that's important to our communities is that it cuts telemedicine for rural communities and broadband by $30 million. That's going to require people from Imperial Valley having to drive to San Diego more, people that are going to have to drive to Loma Linda University and other locations because we are medically underserved area. And so this bill is going to make healthcare access worse for the people that I represent. Not to mention that it has no help for the families that were victims of the fires in California. $0 for them. This is 99 pages of a partisan Republican funding bill that's going to hurt veterans, seniors, people with disability, children, that's going to make our healthcare, our housing crisis worse. And to take away $23 billion worth of healthcare services for veterans under the PACT Act who are exposed to burn pits and other toxic substances. No.